Christmas time is a time to tell ghost stories, or at least that's what the Victorians believed. And so today I want to talk about my gay uncle's death plans. So he is in good health, and I just wanted to talk to him about what I should do and how I should pick him up when he gets cremated. And I learned some new stuff. He used to be very spiritual in his 20s and 30s, but later in life became extremely atheistic. So his original death plans were to get cremated and just left on a shelf and eventually tossed somewhere, and with no celebration of life anywhere. And I was able to convince him to at least let me take his ashes. So he'll still, at least his friends might do a celebration of life, which he doesn't want, but I won't be doing a celebration of life unless my family does it, which they may or may not do, depending on knowing his wishes. I'm sure some will gather, but nothing big. But he just wants to be really let go when he passes away. So I was able to convince him to let me have his ashes, and here's what's going to happen. When he passes away, I will get notified, he will get cremated, and I will have to fly to Los Angeles, which will be a fun trip at least, to pick up my uncle's ashes. While I will miss him, I highly doubt I will be like so torn, and I will miss him. Like, I'll miss talking to him and everything like that. But with his outlook on his death and how he doesn't want a celebration of life and wants everyone to just move on, I think that will bring me some strength and be able to hold it together for this trip of picking up his ashes. I probably will cry a little bit, and I definitely will YouTube everything. But I will say I am very blessed and grateful that my uncle was able to agree with me of not just letting his remains be thrown away, basically. He wanted to just be forgotten and left alone. But luckily, I'll get his ashes, and what I plan on doing is taking. Uh, it's dark turquoise is his favorite color. So I was going to take his ashes and make an orb with turquoise stripes in the orb, and put his ashes in there and then bury that orb in the cave where my parents will be buried and I will eventually be buried. And so I just thought that was a beautiful thing. I'll obviously make some smaller replica orbs so people can have them, even though they won't be his ashes. They'll be similar to what he's buried in. And I think that will be a lot more beautiful than just a metal urn. And I'll obviously put him in a wooden box with some velvet to keep it safe, and then bury it in the cave and put cement over it with a little headstone. And that is my plans for how I will receive and entomb my gay uncle's ashes.